Ki khubor ka Batisi TV. Lawan Rashapi da ka Orange Nissan Lumso po near Fire Brigade Shillong.
Admissions are open at BDW International School. Enroll now.
The St. Joseph Services invites admission for MBBS in India and abroad. For more details, contact 94361
President Jong Kamigalia Congress uba Vincent H. Pala hakalas ngi ublay jong kakat santarik ubnay nahiwing arajara arpuay ula shimya ka jingkit kli halor ka jingsha arem jong ka Congress ha ke election shiteng samoy ka badang shudep longshen hapo ki laitli ki constituency kata hamauring keneng hamau phalang bat Raja Bala constituency. Hagajingnya keren bat kilat pathai khubor uba pala ula kambat keno ru bakajing sya arem jong ke Congress hagane ke election shiteng samoy kadai na kadau kajing terai borba jong ke bor pisa. Haba pringsan ya kene kajing keno uba pala ula ong baki pat ba nong song snong ke jela kila jelep hi shon ya kene ke sarkar ke bamenta ke balayalam de ke NPP bat ya ke rukom terai kam jong ki menteri sarkar bat ya ki jersey bamsam. Syusulia thoru basyen unsalet ye shimbenta haga jingelang ka bansalong ha Delhi harengkat lang unongelam jong kaliang persya Dr. Mukul Sangma bat kiwei ki nongelam barang ba jong keseng Kongres nagani ke jela Meghalaya.
In my absence actually from the office, we have already organized our senior member in the party, Ba Pansingain, and also Kong Amperin. They have given a press conference. So whatever they have said, I endorse whatever they have said. I am here only to clarify if you need something more. But as a president of the party, though I joined on 18th of September and the election was declared on the 30th of September. So I take full responsibility for the defeat. In spite all the hard work by our candidate is one of our candidates, both Black Kennedy is on the way. We work very hard as a team. Panchkain and Kong Amprin were in charge of Morangkeneng, and King Fa and Charles Marngar were in charge of the Mao Plang constituency. And of course, Karo Hills, Zenit and Marthan Sangma were looking after it. So they work very hard. And if you see as the vote share, very unfortunate that our own people has made us defeat because our own MDCs, one from Karo Hills, one from Khas Hills, and our own office bearers contested as rebel candidates. But if you see the overall, had they not contested, we would have won the election. And not only that, even though our vote share has increased, if you see compared to all the three constituencies, Congress has maximum votes compared to NPP and UDP. So when you take all those views, all those analysis, you see that the people of the state for the by-election, especially the constituency, they are with the Congress. But very unfortunate, somehow, me also, I just joined as a president at that time when the election was announced. So I could not prevent the rebel candidates. So maybe it's my failure. That's why I said that I take a full responsibility for all the failure, the defeat we have done. And at the same time, I would like to thank all my workers, especially the MDCs, the MLAs, the office bearers of all the blocks, Sarmukul Sangma in Karo Hills, Kong Amperin, Ba Pansingain, King Fa, Ba Charles, and even Ba Charles Pangrup, they work very hard. But you know, normally a by-election is always used to be managed by the ruling. When we were in the power also, we won many of the elections. So all over India, so the trend is like that because people still expect that maybe in the ruling they can get something for the village, for the areas, and people expect that maybe lots of scheme pendings and all, which the present government, which they promised them half done, or if the candidate wins, maybe they can still manage to clear all those. So normally that is the expectations and the perceptions of the voters. But in spite of all those, if you see there's a trend of very much increased. For example, he joined Congress just after the death of David. So I've seen personally, I mean, frankly speaking, there's always a gap between his supporters and Congress supporters, because during the election at that time they fought very hard on each other. So I think even in the last elections, and frankly, truly speaking, I think that thing did not, we cannot match it properly. That's why maybe one of the major which we have been defeated in Marongkeneng, if I'm correct. And now, since he's in the party, we'll try to work for the future election. So that how can we work together? It is not infighting within the Congress. Actually, they defected from the Congress. Especially, some of our party workers defected. For example, like Mao Klang, a member who was a very senior member, he defected and fought the election. So also in Carol's a very senior member. Both of them are MDCs. So that is not infighting. Even fighting, they should have remained in the party, should not leave the party. But they went out because they thought that they'll try their luck. So that's not that. We don't call that as infighting. Whereas in Marongkeneng, you have seen he was a very senior secretary in the bloc. He left. He thought he'd try his luck. So all these temptations were given by the ruling, and ruling, they saw that if they cannot do anything, if they cannot divide the Congress, or if they cannot, I'm sorry to say the words might be, they have maybe compensated them to fight the election also, then they saw that we would have won the election. If you see in the vote share also, we would have won the election had these our own people have not fought against us. So I don't take it as infighting, because they have been defected. For example, many of the people who have gone from us, they left us, but these people who left us, they left us in a very crucial time. The government have misused their power. They have arrested almost 170 of the workers. They have harassed them. They have beaten them. They put them in jail. So normally in the village, people will be scared, and and that is happening. They only harass only in one side. They did not do to the other side. So that's one of the reasons I think in Rajabala. Apart from that, that constituency also, people are very poor when compared to other constituencies in the village and all. So people, when they scare them, when they throw money, naturally they've been easily convinced with that. I don't say that is a planned attack. It might be not be planned by the NPP or might not be planned, but somehow it is, I think, is a desperate by the ruling party to take an opportunity. They should have arrested both sides. But I think it's desperate attempt. But then they use it as ways and means how to misuse their power only. So I don't think it may or may not be a planned attack. I was in touch with Zenith Sangma and the Mandol who was there at that time. They said we don't know exactly whether it's a planned attack or not, but the ruling party has misused the situation up to their favor. I don't agree with that. You see, that's why I said if you see the vote share, the Congress has increased in all the seats, And there's always be a difference between the by-election and the main election. In the by-election, normally very less contestants, less candidates are there. Whereas in the main election, many contestants, many candidates are there. So when there are more candidates, always in favor of the Congress, because we have a grassroots level, we have a vote bank. So I'm sure that in the main election will be totally different with the by-election. What Babindo has said is that he thought that whatever is happening in the by-election, only 3-4 candidates contested, whereas in the main election is normally 5-6 candidates contested. So I don't think so that is correct. If you see as per the last election, almost I think 9 MLAs left the Congress, and apart from that, party workers left for the Congress. But if you look at the overall performance of the Congress was not that bad compared to the succession year which we had before. But I think this time we'll do better, and most of the meeting today, so before coming here, I had a meeting in Ripoy, exactly by what you say, what will be the, maybe speculated that some of our leaders may go away. So as of now, it's very difficult to predict, because another elections are more than 3 months or more than 1.5 months ahead. So it's very difficult to predict now. But what I could see is that everybody in this time, they are more enthusiasm and very enthusiastic to work for the party. And our preparation for the party this time is, I think, more intense than the previous elections. I don't think, definitely one or two, I don't know, maybe, one or two maybe, but especially in Garo Hills, maybe one or two people may defect. But as of now, I think majority of them will stay with the Congress. And if somebody goes and then somebody also comes normally during the elections. So we also will have a few people who are ready to come also. Of course, that is too early to say now. So I don't think that we'll have a problem for the coming election. I know you have seen in the paper, they have written that, like example, like our MDC has gone. So maybe other leaders also may follow. That's why I'm saying, I said maybe, but I think after March, April we'll be able to know. Because normally, if they resign now, there'll be again another by-election. So people will think that there should not be a by-election in their constituencies. So I think that normally that will be after, because the next election will be February. So maybe by March, April, people will take any action on that. So to be truthful, it's very difficult to predict. People who want to leave also may not, they may change their mind and come back also. Or people who don't want to join us, they may change their mind, they may not join us also. So it's very to predict.
On your question that because of this by-election, few of the party leaders will leave the party, I think it is too early to comment on this few party workers to leave the party. Because we have still 1.5 years to go for the election. So anything can happen within 6 months or so, we never know. So I don't think that this by-election may be the main reason for our party leaders to leave the party. Because when I ask you one question, as of now, in the state of Meghalaya, I think only Congress party is the alternative for the next election, or for the next government. So people that are very much strong with the Congress party. Imagine during the by-election, because of money power, our own party workers left the party, defect from the party, fight against the party, still we managed. We lost only 1,800 in Mauritius, 1900 in Rajapala. In Mauplang, our candidate Balam Prangla, he got 5,000 more. But Kennedy, he lost only by 4,000. So we are very strong. So I don't think our party workers will leave the party, but many party workers from our party will join the Congress.
I think can speak anything because he left the party. He thought that everybody will be like him, but not will be everybody will be like Preston. Somebody might have left, but somebody might be thinking, okay, what will we do now? So next, so it's not that everybody is the same. So we sank maybe in the last election, but we're still strong. Like you have said, we might have lost the election, but we have not lost the spirit. We are more, now our people are more dedicated to the party. Like I've told you before coming here, I had a meeting with the MLAs, MDCs in Ribhoy. I've seen they've already gone ahead. With the defeat under this election, they realized and they woke up and they've started organizing the party. So it may be as a step where we have to look back and work harder than what is required. I talked with the ICC, so I'm going on the 18th. There'll be a meeting in the ICC by the in charge and the General Secretary Administration. Both the CLP leader, Dr. Mukul Sangma and Charles Pangrob and all the working presidents, including me, will all be in Delhi to work out not only the election which we lost, in the future election also. So we are going to Delhi and then we'll work out a plan. What can we do for the future jointly? So definitely we are taking this election very serious and also we are preparing for the coming election quite strongly. I'm not talking about one or few constituencies. A few constituencies may be vote on the face value. But as of now, I think if you see in papers, in social media, if you talk to anywhere, the people of the state are fed up with the present government.
Yes.
On different fields. Forget about corruption, price rise, and the functioning of the ministers. The power is centralized to only a few ministers and a few leaders of the party. So I don't think they have done much for the last 5 years, and very less scope for them to do much to recover for another coming. So we were in the power for last time for 10 years, and the people threw us. So I'm sure that this time also they have been in power, and definitely people will. The power of the people cannot be purchased, cannot be bought. People can only be, can be convinced, provided we take care of them, we work for them, and we give them a good service. I think that's very important. But Kennedy is here. Yes.
Convince the regional party to form the government. Do you think that the Congress will manage to?
I have no doubt that we should be able to secure absolute majority this time. Like Panskan has said that I don't know if this government, whether they still will have, they'll change or not. But actually, sometimes as a national party, is a big party, organized party, is very difficult to declare the name much in advance because, for example, every constituency there will be 2-3 applicants. So if you declare the name much in advance, they will go away and they have enough time to damage us. So as a strategy, normally the Congress or even the BJP or any other national party, they don't declare their names in advance so that they'll give less space for the people to damage the party, because we'll be having not less than 2-3 applicants or aspirants to fight the elections. That's why as a practice normally we don't do in advance. But the preparation for the election, normally whoever we think that who has a chance to win, who been working for the last 4-5 years, normally they know who will get a ticket, except maybe 5 to 10% where we have a problem. Otherwise, normally we don't have a problem. Everybody knows who will get a ticket, and everybody work together. So this time, that's why we are planning to work very hard and streamlined right from the beginning. There should be not much a problem.